We're doing the portraits of Clare. Clare, what's your name? Clare? Yeah, Clare. Clare Graham. Yeah.
He's here.
He's here. Oh my God.
How is everyone this morning?
Good.
What you're all going to be doing with me today is cooperating on a project. The Craft and Folk Art Museum here in Los Angeles has a one-man show for me this fall. All of you will be actually participating in this show in two ways. One is that you're going to draw portraits of me, and then you're going to draw portraits of yourself, and that will become a piece. And then Jackson is doing a video piece, a piece of art in itself that will show all of us working together and what you do on a flat screen TV at the shows. Part of your task is observational. You can look at me and draw the basic shapes you see, but it doesn't have to be realistic. It can be abstract. It can be any form of mark making that you're comfortable with and you want to use to render what you interpret of me sitting here talking to you.
A couple of inches, right?
Portrait drawing is a little bit different than any kind of drawing. It's different. Because you're dealing with there's nothing more delicate than drawing the human body.
Good job, Todd.
One of the things that artists do when they're looking at a model is they're trying to capture the salient or the resonant parts about that model and not rely on the iconography that everybody knows about what a human being is, with two eyes, a nose, a mouth, a head, shoulders, arms. It's very easy to sit down and draw sort of the iconographic symbols for a human, but to pick the specific things about a model that represent them, that's where observational skill gets in, and that's what will make you better as artists, to observe very carefully and then represent that on the paper.
It's fun doing this.
Like your smock. Looks like a real painter's outfit.
Yeah.
I was out for 1 year,
Oh, really?
and then the next year I came back.
Uh-huh.
It was good taking a 1 year break, it was good.
I don't want to take
And
any
then
breaks. I want to keep
Reinvigorated
going.
and ready to go.
I want to keep going, Robert. I want to keep going.
I'm very flattered you're all taking your time and energy to do this for me.
Well, we're honored that you came here.
It's
A
at all
famous
possible.
artist is coming to sit for us. And
Wow.
that's an honor in itself. I mean, we should be thanking you.
Sounds good. Hi, Mr. Wolfen.
I erase a lot.
There are no rules in art. There's only technique and skill. And that's all it is. Art is practice and repetition and dedication, passion about what you're doing.
Do you see what I've done with this?
You've turned me into Robot Man.
Yes.
I also like the Egyptians and like different culture arts.
Yeah, part of being a successful artist is to have your knowledge base as inclusive as possible about what other people have done before you. So that you're moving art along, you're interpreting the present day, the present condition, and reinterpreting things that are the constant themes in art. So drawing portraits is one of those things that from the earliest cave drawings, they started drawing stick images of people and the animals they were hunting and the things that were necessary to their lives. And we continue in those same patterns. We draw people. That's something that we relate to and understand the imagery of.
I like the colors.
I do too.
Thank you.
I taught at Long Beach State University for about a dozen years, but then
My portrait is going pretty well. I got the details of the angles of Claire's sitting on the stool, a steady motion of how he wants to more of a genius, like more of a an artist and an inventor of how the way that you see yourself every day.
I painted Clare. I made a drawing him. Did myself.
This is a picture of Claire that I started doing today. And this is a picture of myself that Claire also wanted us to do as well. I think it's kind of great that we actually get to do both pictures of him and of us to make us better artists and also to get us ready for art shows and for the rest of our art careers.
My name is Lisa. This is a portrait of Clare Graham. This is my portrait. And I had fun doing the portrait of Clare Graham. I had fun doing it.
Hi, this is Andy Schwacke. I'm an artist. I like to draw pictures of you, Claire. And I have some pictures to see about me. Picture of shavers. A picture of me fancy. Like a fancy dancing game. There's a picture of Claire, and then has a bracelet, a necklace. Has a furry hair. Here's another picture of Claire full of hamburgers and hot dogs. There's another picture of Claire flinging spring strings that you can lift up on airbags.
I'm Joe Mills, and I'm one of the LA Gold artists, and I did this portrait of myself along with these two portraits of Clare Graham.
Okay, my name is Robert Schwartz, and this is what I did today with Clare Graham. Let me... Finally, this.
My name is Christine Monroe, and I did the portrait of Clare Graham.
Hi, I'm Christy. I'm in Saturday art class, and I'm doing portraits of Clare Graham.
My name is Jimmy Wolfer, and I came here today on Saturday to do a portrait on Claire.
My name is Jason Forrest. I'm a Claire.
Hi, I'm Helen. This is my portrait of Claire.
Hi, my name is Linda, and I'm in the Saturday art class, and these are portraits of Claire.
My name is Joseph Rosenberg, and I've been in the Saturday art class for the last 20 years, and doing a portrait of Clare Graham.
In my studio, I have many different things that I work on at the same time. Like I'll have a pop-top piece, I'll have a soda can piece, I'll have a copper cabinet that I do thousands of nails in, I'll have some button stringing things. So many different projects, and I go between one and the other, you know, maybe every couple hours, depending on the mood, on, you know, how my physical hands are holding up, because a lot of the stuff I do is somewhat abusive, like pulling string tight or wire, and you get calluses, and so you switch between other things. You all know what mosaics are, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a picture that's made up of many other parts, and it forms a better picture, one thing out of many small pieces. So what you're doing is all the individual pieces right now, and then when we put these together into the finished piece, it will be something that symbiotically gains from all the separate parts. So it's more than the sum of its parts. Yeah, I went into the LA Goals environment somewhat blind about what they were really doing. But in the group, it's a pretty humbling experience to see the incredible creative energy that they've all put into this. It's pretty remarkable, some of these images, and what they see and can interpret is so far beyond what somebody with training, like art school background, can actually do. It's truly stunning. When I got there, I realized that this was a very special place where people come together for so much more than the art lessons. They're there for support from each other. They're there to learn certain life processes of using the resources of each other, supporting each other, and to make a transition from something that a lot of people see as segregation into a legitimate place in society as a whole. And I can't tell you how humbling the whole experience of seeing how earnest the staff and all the people participating in this really makes one feel that it's incredible. It's something that everybody should be generous enough to participate in, and eventually the word will spread, I hope, and people will realize how much you can gain from being involved in an experience like this.